Two balls and a strike to count on Taylor. Reyes fires, swing and a drive, deep left field. It's his way back. Walk the ball. Chris Taylor.
What's up, everyone? Welcome into DodgerHeads, presented by DodgerBlue.com. My name is Jeff Spiegel, joined today by Matt Moreno. Matt, there's no baseball news going on, but we got some feel-good community stuff going on. Andre Ethier, former Dodger legend, is doing some good in the community, which, you know, in the middle of a pandemic, around the holidays, great to hear. He's supporting an organization called No Us Without You LA. This is an organization that aims to provide food relief for hospitality workers who are affected by the pandemic. I loved reading that their goal was like 30 families. They're now up to like 1,600 families that they're supporting. So I love this story for a number of reasons, but part of it is Ethier's not an LA guy. He spent his major league career with the Dodgers, but I love to see him still connected with that community, still giving back.
Yeah, it's been awesome to see. You know, it started around Thanksgiving. Obviously, last year he partnered with them on a food drive to distribute turkeys and sides and all that. And he's continued working with No Us Without You LA throughout December and into the new year. And one of the more recent things that he did was he bought out a local movie theater for families, obviously children, to go enjoy Encanto. And what Ethier said is, you know, the holidays can be as joyous as it can be, where, you know, families more so in a normal years are able to get together and really spend time together. There can be stress with that too, right? And so what he felt was sometimes families are caught between, do I buy, you know, a gift type thing for my children, or do we also go to the movies? And so he wanted to take some of that stress away, let them enjoy a good movie, let them also, you know, still hopefully buy presents for their children and whatever the case may be, and just enjoy kind of the holiday. And obviously, you know, the last 2 years have been difficult on a lot of people across the country, across the world. And, you know, Ethier is just trying to do his small part. And like you said, I think it's great that it's coming in LA, because he's from Arizona. But he is very open about the fact that LA basically is, you know, a second home for him.
Yeah, and I mean, as successful as the Dodgers have been on the field, I feel like this is a reminder to point out that the Dodgers have some unbelievable human beings on their team associated with the organization, the work that obviously the Dodgers Foundation does, but then the work that a lot of these individual players do off the field, sometimes I feel like gets sort of missed because of how good they are. Like, it's like we're not desperate for stories because the success on the field is there, and so we could miss the Justin Turners and the Clayton Kershaws and that type of thing. So I know you're a little more plugged in, but Ethier is sort of one in a long line of Dodgers that are doing unbelievable things in the community.
Yeah, so for Ethier, this is a bit of a new initiative in terms of, you know, on the community side. During the season, he did partner with a local Mexican food restaurant I believe it was in Phoenix, and he bought burritos for Dodgers fans who were heading out there to catch the team play against the Diamondbacks. In terms of other Dodgers, obviously, like you said, you know, there's Justin Turner has his foundation that he runs with his wife Courtney, and they're constantly doing stuff in the community. And we've been fortunate they've allowed us to kind of tag along and cover a lot of it. There have also been a lot of other things that they do that flies under the radar because they aren't looking for the publicity of it. Clayton Kershaw and his wife Ellen, they have Kershaw's Challenge, obviously, who works, like the Justin Turner Foundation, works very closely with the Dream Center to, you know, provide for homelessness and veterans and an array of different issues. Chris Taylor has also started his foundation. He just had an inaugural event, I believe last year, or maybe it was in late 2020. I forget the specifics of it. I do know that he had to transition to kind of more of a virtual-based event because the pandemic had started, unfortunately. Kenley Jansen, you know, free agent, obviously, but another who has spent his entire career thus far with the Dodgers and also has his foundation. So, you know, you really can't say enough about, obviously, like you said, what the players have helped accomplish on the field, but their impact in the community as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the beautiful things. Like, there's oftentimes, as a sports fan, you're rooting for a team, and it's kind of like there's almost a sense of guilt that I'm rooting for this team because you know what this guy did off the field, that kind of thing. And obviously, 2021, the Dodgers had to navigate a little bit of that. But to know that most of these guys are just unbelievable people off the field, that you can be proud to support them as people as well as players is unbelievable. So shout out to Andre Ethier for giving back in this way. All these other guys who have been giving back consistently, we love to see that. If you want to hear more about this and other organizations doing stuff, check out DodgerBlue.com for the latest on that. My name is Jeff Spiegel. That's Matt Moreno. We appreciate you joining us. Make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell. We'll see you next time.